Turmeric has long been seen as a miracle spice, a healer for pain, inflammation, and disease. But what if the very thing believed to heal could also harm, simply because of how it's eaten? For many people over 50, the body's digestion slows, and what once helped can quietly turn against them. Some doctors now warn that mixing turmeric with certain everyday foods can block its benefits or even create health risks over time. It's not about stopping turmeric. It's about knowing which combinations make it work for you and which ones might be doing silent damage. If staying healthy after 50 matters to you, remember, it's often the small daily habits that make the biggest difference. Subscribe to this channel for trusted, senior-friendly health guidance about food, strength, and longevity. Together, we'll help your body heal naturally, protect your heart, and keep you feeling strong, calm, and confident every day. Item 1. Avoid milk and dairy with turmeric. Turmeric and milk are often praised as the perfect pair. The popular golden milk trend has convinced many people that this combination can soothe joints, improve sleep, and protect against inflammation. But studies suggest that when turmeric is mixed with cow's milk or other dairy products, its healing potential may actually weaken. The reason lies in a natural protein found in milk called casein. Casein has a tendency to bind with curcumin, the main active compound in turmeric. Once that happens, curcumin becomes harder for the body to absorb. For older adults who rely on turmeric to ease inflammation or support immunity, this means much of its benefit is lost before it can even be used. As people age, the body's digestive power naturally slows down. Enzyme production decreases, stomach acid levels shift, and the liver works more gradually. When turmeric is taken with dairy, these changes can make the mixture difficult to process. Some doctors have observed that older adults who drink golden milk regularly may experience bloating, gas, or heaviness afterward without realizing dairy is the reason. It's not the turmeric causing the issue, it's how dairy interferes with digestion and curcumin absorption. When casein and curcumin bind together, they form a compound that resists breakdown, meaning the curcumin passes through the system without delivering its anti-inflammatory benefits. Dairy also affects turmeric's behavior inside the stomach. Curcumin is fat-soluble, which means it needs a small amount of healthy fat to move into the bloodstream. However, the saturated fats found in milk and cream can actually limit this process. Instead of helping curcumin travel through the intestinal wall, these fats can trap it. Nutrition experts explain that when curcumin stays bound within the gut, it can't reach the joints, liver, or brain, where it's meant to support healing. In simple terms, the body ends up losing the good parts of turmeric because milk prevents them from being released. There's another problem for older adults: lactose. Even people who have tolerated milk most of their lives can become mildly lactose intolerant as they age. The body produces less lactase, the enzyme needed to digest milk sugar. When turmeric is added to milk, it doesn't solve that issue. In fact, the warmth and spices in turmeric can make bloating or indigestion worse for some individuals. This can lead to discomfort, gas, and fatigue after what seems like a healthy drink. Over time, these reactions can discourage seniors from using turmeric altogether, not realizing the issue isn't the spice, it's the dairy. Some research has also suggested that dairy may dull the antioxidant effects of turmeric. In one study, scientists found that curcumin's ability to neutralize harmful free radicals dropped when combined with milk proteins. Since many seniors turn to turmeric for its antioxidant protection against aging and disease, this interaction is especially important to understand. Doctors who work with natural medicine often remind patients that how you take turmeric matters as much as how much. It's not enough to add turmeric to anything warm and call it healthy. The body needs the right environment to activate it. A better option for seniors who enjoy turmeric in warm drinks is to use plant-based milk. Almond, oat, soy, or coconut milk are all excellent alternatives because they don't contain casein. These options are lighter on digestion and contain healthy fats that improve curcumin absorption. Coconut milk, in particular, works beautifully with turmeric, offering a creamy texture and medium-chain fatty acids that help transport curcumin into the bloodstream. Adding a small pinch of black pepper is another simple way to increase turmeric's effectiveness. The compound piperine and black pepper can boost curcumin absorption by nearly 2,000%, according to several studies. For those who still prefer dairy, timing can make a big difference. Health professionals recommend avoiding taking turmeric and milk at the same time. Instead, leave a gap of 1 to 2 hours between them. This allows the digestive system to process one food before introducing the other, reducing the chance of interference. Turmeric supplements or capsules should also be taken apart from dairy-based meals for the same reason. Traditional healing systems like Ayurveda have long understood this balance. In older practices, turmeric was often mixed with ghee or taken with warm water and pepper, never with milk. These methods were designed to make curcumin easier for the body to use and to protect digestion, especially for aging adults. Today, science is catching up to these ancient principles, showing that mindful food combinations can dramatically affect how nutrients behave in the body. So, if you've been taking turmeric with milk for years, it might be time to adjust. You don't need to give up either one, just separate them. Let turmeric shine on its own with the help of plant-based milk, healthy fats, and gentle heat. It's a small change, but it can help your body receive the full healing strength of this golden spice without the hidden drawbacks. Over time, you'll notice the difference: smoother digestion, better comfort, and more of turmeric's natural benefits reaching where your body needs them most. Item 2. Avoid spicy or acidic foods with turmeric. Turmeric is naturally warming. That gentle heat is one of the reasons it's so effective for improving circulation and reducing inflammation. But when turmeric is combined with other spicy or acidic foods, like chili, vinegar, or citrus, it can become too strong for the stomach, especially for adults over 50. Doctors often explain that as we age, the stomach lining becomes thinner and more sensitive. The same meal that once felt fine years ago can now cause burning, discomfort, or indigestion. When turmeric's heat meets the acids from vinegar or citrus, it overstimulates the stomach and may trigger heartburn or acid reflux. For those who already have gastritis or ulcers, this combination can quietly make symptoms worse. The problem lies in the balance of acids and compounds inside the digestive system. Turmeric already increases the release of stomach acids to help break down food. That's helpful in moderation. But when it's mixed with strong acids from vinegar, lemon, or spicy chilies, the body can produce too much acid. This can cause inflammation in the stomach lining and weaken its protective barrier over time. Many seniors describe a feeling of burning or fullness after eating meals high in both turmeric and spice, not realizing it's the combination that's causing irritation rather than the turmeric itself. Curcumin, the main active compound in turmeric, is also sensitive to acidic environments. In highly acidic conditions, like those created by vinegar or citrus, it becomes unstable and begins to break down. This means that even though turmeric is consumed, its anti-inflammatory and antioxidant powers are lost before it reaches the bloodstream. According to studies, curcumin performs best in neutral or slightly alkaline conditions. So when turmeric is paired with spicy or acidic foods, its potency doesn't just weaken, it can almost be completely neutralized. For seniors using turmeric to manage joint pain, heart health, or inflammation, that means their efforts are going to waste. Spicy food brings another challenge. Chili peppers contain capsaicin, a compound that gives them heat. While capsaicin has its own health benefits, it also irritates the digestive tract when consumed in excess. Combining turmeric with chili amplifies that irritation. For someone in their 50s or 60s whose digestive system is already more delicate, this can lead to persistent acidity or bloating after meals. Some doctors warn that frequent irritation of the stomach lining may even reduce the body's ability to absorb nutrients properly, leading to fatigue or a weakened immune response over time. Many common dishes unintentionally create this harsh combination. Think of curries loaded with both turmeric and chili, or pickles preserved with turmeric and vinegar. While flavorful, these foods can be rough on aging digestion. They may taste comforting, but inside the body, they cause heat, acid, and irritation. Over time, that can lead to more frequent indigestion, gas, and discomfort after meals. The good news is that turmeric doesn't need to be avoided, it just needs better partners. Pairing turmeric with mild, soothing foods allows its compounds to be absorbed more gently and effectively. Warm, soft meals like rice, lentils, oatmeal, or cooked vegetables create a calm environment in the stomach, helping curcumin to travel smoothly through digestion. When mixed with a touch of black pepper or a small amount of healthy fat, such as olive or coconut oil, turmeric's absorption increases significantly without adding stress to the stomach. Some nutrition experts also recommend taking turmeric as part of a balanced meal rather than on an empty stomach. This slows down digestion slightly, reducing the acid buildup that can happen when turmeric is taken with spice
or sour foods alone. Even simple changes, like switching from chili-heavy curries to lightly seasoned soups with turmeric, can make a noticeable difference in comfort and nutrient absorption. The goal is not to remove flavor or tradition, but to restore balance. The body after 50 doesn't need as much spice or acid to enjoy a meal. Gentle cooking methods, less vinegar, and fewer chilies all make it easier for turmeric to do its work inside the body. If you love flavor, you can replace sharp acids with milder alternatives, like using yogurt or coconut cream instead of vinegar-based sauces. These still provide taste while calming the stomach. Turmeric is a gift to aging bodies, but only when used with awareness. Its power is not in its heat, but in its harmony with the body's needs. Avoiding spicy or acidic combinations doesn't mean giving up taste. It means giving your stomach, heart, and joints the chance to fully benefit from this remarkable spice. Over time, you'll notice a lighter, calmer feeling after meals and a stronger sense of balance in your digestion. That's the body's way of saying thank you for choosing comfort over habit and health over heat. Item 3. Avoid blood-thinning foods and medications with turmeric. Turmeric naturally helps the blood flow more smoothly. That's part of why many people use it for heart and joint health. Yet that same benefit can become a quiet danger when turmeric is taken along with foods or medicines that also thin the blood. Doctors often point out that many adults over 50 already take daily aspirin, warfarin, or similar medicines to protect the heart. When turmeric is added on top of those, the effects can multiply, slowing the blood's ability to clot. A small cut might bleed longer, and bruises can appear from light bumps. These are small warnings from the body that the blood is too thin. Curcumin, the compound that gives turmeric its yellow color, reduces the stickiness of platelets, the tiny cells that start the clotting process. In moderation, this helps prevent blockages in the arteries. But when combined with other blood-thinning substances, it can push the body too far toward bleeding. Garlic, onions, ginger, and even green tea all contain natural compounds that thin the blood slightly. So do many prescription drugs. Seniors who drink turmeric tea daily or take concentrated turmeric supplements while eating these foods may not realize they're creating a strong overlap. It's easy to think it's natural, so it must be safe. But even natural remedies can have powerful effects that interact with medication. Doctors who monitor patients on blood thinners sometimes notice subtle signs of this interaction: slower wound healing, easy nosebleeds, or dizziness from small internal blood loss. Because these effects develop gradually, they're often blamed on aging or weakness rather than the food combination itself. The risk is higher in people who also take anti-inflammatory pain medicines, because those drugs can irritate the stomach lining, and turmeric may amplify that irritation when the blood is already thinner than normal. For older adults, balance is key. Turmeric should support, not compete with your prescribed treatment. Taking it in food-level amounts is generally safe. A teaspoon of turmeric used in cooking is very different from a concentrated capsule. The body processes small, natural doses comfortably, while supplements can deliver 10 to 20 times more curcumin at once. That extra strength can be too much for people on heart or blood pressure medication. Doctors often recommend spacing turmeric and medication by a few hours so they don't reach the bloodstream together. This gives the liver time to process one substance before handling the next. It's also wise to track other foods that may be adding to the same effect. A diet high in garlic, onions, and herbal teas might be healthy on its own, but when combined with turmeric and medicine, the total blood thinning action can become excessive. You don't have to remove these foods entirely. Just avoid stacking them in the same meal or day when you're already taking medication. Small separations in timing can make a big difference in safety. For seniors who love using turmeric for joint or heart support, a gentle approach works best. Use turmeric as a spice within balanced meals rather than as a supplement or strong extract. If you enjoy turmeric tea, limit it to once a day and avoid drinking it right after taking your pills. Most doctors welcome a short discussion about herbal habits and can confirm whether your current medicines interact with curcumin. A quick check now can prevent months of unexplained bruising or fatigue later. The goal isn't to create fear of turmeric. It's to restore respect for how powerful nature can be. The same golden spice that protects the heart can cause harm if combined carelessly. When used with awareness, turmeric remains one of the safest, most healing spices available. It supports circulation, calms inflammation, and strengthens the body from within. The secret is moderation, timing, and listening to your body's signals. With a little mindfulness, turmeric becomes what it was always meant to be: a quiet protector, not a hidden risk.